So this is our garden. It's in the back of our house in Port of Spain, and we're only a few minutes from the city center. It's not a very big piece of land at all. The house lot is 5,000 square feet, and it's just a piece of the house lot. It's on a slope, a fairly steep slope, so it's kind of awkward to work with. Most people would just plant fruit trees here. To a lot of people, it looks like a messy bunch of bush. But to the discerning eye, they can see all kinds of richness inside of here.
The garden is split into two large beds, with the front beds being available for annual greens and the back bed with a majority of perennial greens and an area for seedlings and saplings, so a little bit like a nursery. There's a shed, and adjoining the shed there's a little chicken coop.
These chickens are one of our main sources of fertility in the garden. You have to put inputs if you're harvesting stuff. You have to put nutrients in the ground, and chickens are a great way to do it. We use a system with very little purchased chicken food. We've actually never purchased chicken food. So we use a composting deep litter system where the chickens eat the larvae in the beds, and then we throw in a lot of greens and leftovers. So I'm just going to pick a few things for a salad. And then I'm going to get some ibica, which is edible hibiscus. And then I'm going to put some Okinawa spinach. It's really a delicious green. I like to get the new tops. And then I'm going to put a little bit of basil, some chive, and some garlic chive. And a few leaves of poi bhaji. Got some young leaves. I'm gonna take this hibiscus flower. I'm going to come in here and get some of this sweet leaf, also known as katak. And it's a very high protein green that's super easy to grow. I can leave it longer, but I tend to like to get it like this, and then it's more like a zucchini. And I'm gonna take this flour too. Put that in the salad. Let's see if there are any friends inside of there. Oh, it's good. So this is a little water feature in the garden, and it's like super important to get, look, a little frog there, water in your garden. We have about 4 toads that live around here. There are a couple of bullfrogs, and that means it just adds so much to the life in the garden. So this bed looks like bush, but there's a lot going on here. So I'm gonna pick some mint, because I want to make some mint iced tea to drink with the salad. This is for our rabbit, so we grow food for her in the beds. This is chaya, which is another high protein plant, but you have to actually cook this. And this is our real special plant. This is Sacha Inchi, Inca nut. It used to be endemic in the Caribbean, but we weren't able to find it here. But it grows in Peru, and it produces a nut that has the highest plant form of the omega oils. So one of the goals for our garden, we're pretty ambitious, is to use it as a nursery for a larger plot of land we have elsewhere. We are planning to be food self-sufficient by next year. For the average person, it's actually quite doable. Now you need some guidance, because our conditions in the Caribbean, the wetness, the dryness, the extremes, the poor soil. I mean, our soil has really been depleted across the country. All of those create limitations and make it difficult. But we've worked with people, and within weeks they've figured some things out and have started producing their own crops.